Welcome. I'm Meredith, and this is the Oasis Spiritual Empowerment Tarot, all about tarot, oracle, and empowering you. And today I have a really exciting, at least to me, unboxing. So I haven't opened this. This came in a box with a bunch of other things, so it wasn't wrapped. But this is the Sacred India Tarot, and it's by Rohit Arya and Jane Addams. And one of the things that most excites me about this is that this is a tarot that uses Sacred India, created by an Indian, by a Hindu. So it's exciting to me. This is beautiful. The box is really big, but look how beautiful. Okay. So, and this is still in plastic wrap. Look how lovely. Love that. Okay. And here we have the deck. So really beautiful. I don't know. I hate to get rid of the box because it's so beautiful, but we'll see. Let me open this really quickly. Hopefully it'll be quickly. We'll see. Now this is not a new deck, but it is new to me. I can't believe I never heard of this before. So here's the book. It's a chunker, which is fabulous. And let's see if we can see. So it's from 2011. So it's been around a while. But back in 2011, the only deck I was using was Thoth. So I'm not surprised that I didn't hear of it back then. So just to give you a brief overview of what's in the book, it talks about what is tarot, brief history, then the Sacred India Tarot specifically, the assimilative process, a universal mythic structure, spiritual concepts and symbols, negativity in tarot, meanings and readings, the choice of names for the suits. Then we go into the majors, and it looks like we have about 3 pages per card. And then the minors, and it looks like we have about 2 pages for those. Now, for the suits, pentacles are discs, which, not uncommon. Cups are lotuses, which is wonderful. Wands are staves, standard. And swords are arrows. So it's really just swords and cups that are a little bit different. We also have some spreads. Then we have an appendix. The Major Arcana Life Story, Major Arcana Graph, The Hero's Journey, Method for Energizing the Deck, Meditating with the Cards, The Motivator, Notes on the Creative Process. So that's wonderful. There's a lot of great information. And we'll look, after we look through the cards, we'll pick one and we'll use the book and kind of see how it reads. Okay. And then we do have this tuck box. It's pretty simple tuck box, nothing special. But I mean, that's fine. It doesn't need to be. But just in case you're curious. Hamilton, please stop. These are the backs, which are beautiful. Let's do a size. Pretty much dead on. Might be a little bit shorter than standard tarot. This card might actually be a little taller though. So I would say pretty much dead on. Alright, and let's just get right into these cards. Let me bring it in just a teeny bit, because there's so much in this beautiful artwork. So, this is so perfect. This is before the Fool. right? Yeah, before the Fool, we have Blessings of Ganesha, which, I mean, he is the remover of obstacles. And before you start anything, before you perform any puja to any other god, you give blessings to him. So, super perfect. And then for the Fool, the wild card, we have Shiva. The Magician. Wow, that's perfect. And the High Priestess. That's beautiful for the Empress. The Hierophant. These are really lovely cards. I kind of wish they didn't have borders, but I could maybe just take them off. I don't know if it would cut into that, though. So, that's got to be Arjuna and Krishna. So, and then I believe the minors, each suit tells a different story, which is fabulous. Love the Strength card. Interesting death. Oh, we have two choices for death. Now this is how you do Kali. I'm just saying. It's a beautiful, beautiful Kali. Of course, we have Lord Shiva. Temperance. It's probably Parvati and Shiva, I'm guessing. Oh, I love this tower. Oh wow, look at Judgment. So, and I did actually receive an oracle at same day that I hope is gonna match beautifully with this. So I'll do that next. And of course, for the world, we have Shivnat Raj, the Lord of the Dance. So, then we have an extra card here, Blessings of Babaji. It's an interesting ace. Very different kind of viewpoint. I mean, it's definitely not wrong. You know what I mean? Fabulous. Fabulous, too. Not sure what this is. But I'm really looking forward to reading the book. And then for the quartz, we have the page as, standard. And then the knight. Beautiful. The queen. And the king. So the quartz haven't been renamed. Now we have the Ace of Lotuses, and they do have cups in parentheses. So, really, really easy. 2. Love this. It's an interesting night. Interesting, too, that we look at the knight and the queen together. It feels kind of thothy. I love this. Oh, look at that. So some of the miners tell part of the tales from the oh my god, words are terrible when you lose them. The Mahabharata. So if you're not familiar, though, I think the guidebook, I hope the guidebook goes into, it's a huge book, and there's a lot of different stories, But I think it goes into the ones detailed in the cards, but we'll see. Oh, I love that. So let's give it a shuffle, and then we'll pick one and take a look at the guidebook. Definitely, I need to edge it, I think. The cardstock it's pretty thick. I don't think there's any kind of core, though. I could absolutely be wrong, but I don't think so. But it shuffles pretty well. Let's do one more. Ew. So, look what it's... So the white is coming off. That's super weird. I've never seen that before. So I don't know what's up with that. So I may take just a very slightly damp cloth and go around the edges to try to take off whatever that powder is. And shuffle nicely. It's a pretty thick deck though, which is great. That's not a bad thing. But yeah, they move nicely. So let's see. Temperance. Okay, so just to give you an idea of the structure, we have a little picture of the card. So Temperance is the Ganga. The suit is Tattva, Akasha space. The card, the Tattva, is Jala, Prithvi, Akasha, which is water, earth, space. So the suit is basically space, and the card is water, earth, space. And then we have a mantra, Om Hara Hara Ganga. Alright, so then it talks about the Dwari reveals Ganga was originally a river of heaven where her privileged status and unique powers made her turbulent and uncontrollable. She was brought to earth by the efforts of the royal sage Bhagaratha, who needed her purifying waters to save his ancestors, now ashes, but still under a curse that only she could remove. Spiritual austerities cannot be denied and must be rewarded. Even the gods are subject to the inexorable law of karma. But Ganga was not pleased. Was she not Mandakini, the river of heaven, born from a liquefying Vishnu who listened with such raptness to Shiva's song that he began to melt? Did not Brahma collect her in his water pot and then release her to wander delightfully in heaven? Was she not the most important goddess of all? Even a drop of her waters, carried by the wind, wiped out untold ages of karma. She was liquid salvation, and now she had to go down to earth where grubby mortals lived, protected by that peculiar Shiva. It was an appalling prospect. And it continues on, which is fabulous. Then we have inner reading. So there's light, and then shadow. So let's just read a little bit. So for light, we have moderation and self-restraint, acting with wisdom, the practice of virtue, blending opposite points of views and ideas, healing energies. Great insight is gained by reviewing past mistakes and present circumstances, being flexible and accommodative in attitude, integration of conscious and unconscious sides of the psyche, the establishment of harmonious relationships after a period of strife, and it continues on. I do like, so it does have some questions for you too. It says, what are your true goals and aspirations? New beginnings and fresh starts. So moderately good for business. Okay, then we have for shadow. To temper metal is to be put into fire and then beaten with hammers into useful implements. Like metal, an untempered human may be interesting but not useful to society. Life and karma may sometimes decide that the time is right for all your impurities to be beaten out of you in a toughening, purifying process. Complain if you must, but cooperation is better. Impatient and cranky, one-sided, fanatical sort of person, out of sorts with everybody, a spreader of disharmony, and it continues on. Then we have a karma type, which for this is all. Karma quality, also all. And then we have an insight of the card. Do not overdo anything, as the potential exists to wreak devastation all around you. Having an inflated opinion of oneself is not the same thing as being confident. So that's fabulous. Let's take a look at one of the minors just to see if we pull one. If not, I'll just... Okay, good. All right. So let's take a quick look at the Eight of Swords. Or arrows. Okay, so we still have the light, the shadow, the karma type, karma quality, insight, Dwara reveals. So for the Eight of Swords again, and we still have the pictures. So this is Bhishma offers his life to Krishna. Right? The suit is air or Vayu. The card is Agni Vayu, fire air. Right? So the Dwara reveals war has come to Hastinapura. Bhishma's long life of sacrifice and peacemaking lies in ruins. His only desire is to fulfill the reason Kshatriya women have sons to die in battle. His dreams shattered, he nevertheless fights for duty, loyalty, and because he is still a Devaratha, a son of an immortal, still invincible at this advanced age, hoping against hope to shame the foes into peace. It is futile. The kings of India have leagued themselves into the Pandava or Kaurava camp, and they rend and devastate in a ghastly Gadar-damarung. An age, a civilization is annihilating itself, and Bhishma, in supreme irony, leads the carnage. The god Krishna has planned for this horrific outcome. He wished to dissolve a rapidly corrupting aristocracy, signaling failing its nation, and replace it with a more benevolent, humanitarian, if not egalitarian, Pandava rule. The plan is working, but this impossible old man, with his incredible skill in battle, is holding back the dread tide of destruction. The Pandavas will not win with Bhishma alive, so Krishna takes matters into his own hand, threatening to kill him with a chariot wheel. And it continues on. So then we have in a reading, light. All 8 of the other suits are also end of karma cards in some way or another. A crisis. Extrication is possible, but blood will be drawn. The inspiration of intelligence to overcome crisis. External restrictions, especially familial or social norms, hence can be overcome by personal will. And it goes on. Then we have shadow. We have uncertainty, wasting energy in trivial details, confining restrictions of work, life, and place, heavy, thick energy, sickness that could prove debilitating, accidents. And it goes on. I mean, there's a good amount for each, for the light and the shadow. The karma type is Sanchita Prarabdha, and the karma quality is Dridha. And then the inside of the card, are you in a codependent relationship? Are you feeling sorry for yourself? How is psychological paralysis rewarding you? So really, really interesting. Yeah, I'm looking forward to reading it and working with it. Let's lace them out. Kind of see how they look. And again, if you're not familiar with all of the stories, you do have the guidebook, and it looks like it gives you what you need. So let me know what you think. So I'm really, really excited for this deck, and for the next one that I hope is gonna actually go well with it. So I'm gonna be working with it, so I'm gonna keep it out anyway. But I'm gonna keep it out, and after I do the unboxing of the next deck, I'll see how this pairs with it in that video as well. Oh, this is beautiful. I love this. I think this is fabulous. So I do kind of want to trim it, though. It's just the sides I don't know. But beautiful. And the cards are really a nice thickness, very durable. So let me know what you think. And until next time, just be wonderful to yourself. Be really, really wonderful, because you deserve the best. Only the best. All the best, in that is my wish for you.